Lead Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Good afternoon, Ibadan. Good afternoon, Nigerians, and also good afternoon to Chioma. You look you look very good.
Oh,
Finally, for the first time in ages, you decided to stick with the dress code for today.
Come on,
Yes.
boy, it's 2-1. You have missed out 2 times and I've missed out once.
Yeah, so unfortunately
Okay, that voice is the voice of the Fed.
for the Fed, nobody's getting fined today, which is not, I don't like that. I like finding people.
No, Chioma should be fine because earlier today she went.
she was not in compliance.
In sync.
Yes, in sync
No,
with
I was.
with the
Guys, because I was wearing a lace top and a skirt.
in your mind, you were wearing a lace top, but
Yes,
to
a
us,
long
it looked
lace.
very, very corporate. Now, we're glad that you're back in business. So welcome.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just. I said to myself that I'm not getting fined today.
Yes.
So yes, on to the business of the day, grapevine.
Before we go into the grapevine,
All right, what's happening?
how is your Friday going? Because I just feel like, okay, I was very, very pumped up this morning, Friday. And I just feel like I'm waiting for something gang to happen.
What are you
That's
going to
just
waiting
my
for with
own
just
thing.
one eyes?
No,
Oh, no.
Looking at you, I don't
making a reference.
Are you waiting for money? Is it money?
No, something big usually happens on Fridays. Last week we had a big thing that we're looking forward to, but for me today has just been kind of dragging past. No gang event.
All right, if I recall, last week, 2 weeks ago, we had a birthday party on Friday. The week after, we had the birthday party on Friday as well. And on Tuesday, we had another birthday party. If you're looking for something big to happen this week, why don't you fast forward your birthday
No.
so that something big can happen?
We don't wish we were born in any other month than September.
Because legends are born in July,
Legends are born in September.
Legends are born in July. Wally agrees with me totally. Legends are born in July.
It's fine.
So what's happening, people? It's good to see you guys again. To be together again.
Yeah, to be together sounds more like it. And on to the grapevine. Jesus Christ. Some story has hogged the media for quite some hours now.
Sorry, I'm sorry to cut you short, but before we go to the grapevine, today on the show we talked about this is the last day of the first quarter of the year. We're going into a brand new quarter in April. What are you thankful for? Looking back from January up until now, what are you thankful for the first quarter, and what are your expectations for the new quarter?
I'm thankful for my life. My life is like a very interesting story actually. If I took you through it, you just sit back and just say hallelujah all through.
Okay.
I have, from the journey of coming to the West in the first place,
All right.
was service. I wasn't so sure where I was going to go. Mandatory one service here, and you weren't so sure. And then finally, I got to go to Oshobo.
All right.
I wasn't so happy to go there at first, but at the end of the day, I don't wish that I served any other place.
All right. So for me,
And then right here now, I mean,
meeting good people like us,
no, actually yes,
fantastic people like us.
meeting beautiful, amazing people like Boye, and for me, Jesus, I'm thankful to have you guys in my life.
All right.
Okay.
Somebody pass me the handkerchief. This is the point where you have to start crying. Like, oh
Dab
my
your
God.
tears away.
OMG. Oh,
Dab your tears away.
Yeah. What are you thankful for, and what are your expectations for the brand new quarter?
Expectations, we discussed that off
The record.
Okay.
But I'm thankful, for the life of my daughter. She recently started working. Initially, I have this unfounded fears. We talked about mental instability on the turf on Thursday. And for me, I don't think I'm mentally unstable, but
You
maybe
are.
How would you know?
You are.
How
In
would
case you don't know, you are.
maybe I'm borderline,
It's not borderline. You are.
some level of paranoia. I imagine, my mom has always told me that, in my family, the most of us usually start working before our first birthday. So I was very excited. And, for my daughter, first birthday came, she wasn't working. So I had some, concerns, but now she's working, strutting her stuff all over the place. And I'm just really, really thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for the move to Ibadan. I had my fears. I've been a Lagos girl all my life. That's the only place that I've lived in Nigeria for a very, very, very long time.
Okay.
So moving to Ibadan with my husband, and it was a bit funny initially, but I think things are beginning to take shape now. So I'm really thankful for that.
All right. So back to grapevine.
I know you. What are you thinking?
You go.
Okay.
Who told you you're the headmistress here? Just
I am the headmistress. in
left,
case you
right,
want
and then she
me.
wants to continue.
Principal Boye.
All right, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful because looking back, July last year, I wasn't sure what would become of my life, what would become of my career. I thought I thought my career in this industry was over. July last year, I thought, okay, maybe it was time to delve into some other form of career, some other form of business,
Agriculture.
Maybe agriculture, maybe beauty, maybe fashion.
Why are you saying it like it's
and
bad?
everything.
No, I have some.
Background information
Yeah.
about that. So it was like I was at a point where I wasn't sure what else to do, But like for me, I'm glad I'm here. I'm thankful for what has happened between July and now. I'm thankful for where I am now as a person in my career. I'm thankful for family and friends. Before now, I used to put friends above family. Before family, but I just like you mentioned yesterday, family is everything. I'm thankful for my mother, my sisters, my brothers, and I'm thankful for you guys, my colleagues, and I'm thankful for the city of Ibadan. The city of Ibadan has been so warm and welcoming to me, so I'm very thankful. And to everyone listening out there on Instagram, I'm thankful for you too. Thank you.
Hallelujah, somebody. And now that we're done with church service,
It's not church service.
can we move on to the grapevine, please?
Girl, don't be a devil. It's not church
God,
service.
please.
Devil, get the behind
I'm glad
me.
you said it. It came from you, not me. I've been waiting to say that all
Get
day.
the behind me. You need to be delivered.
They caught someone today. Someone that flew or missed.
I thought it was you when I saw the news.
You see?
I have to go into your room to check if you were still
Like in the words of
I'm
the
not-
Cross,
I'm not
the
local.
title of his new album, Better You Than Me.
All right, back to the grapevine now.
Finally, we're
yes.
getting into the grapevine.
And now I'm going to introduce you to someone who I think is a lot more like me than the person who flew almost got this morning. I mean yesterday morning. Yes. Keep the change, babe. Hashtag
change, babe.
keep the change, babe. I mean,
I just want to blow a kiss.
I couldn't have loved. I haven't loved someone in a very long time like I loved that girl. That reply was epic. Clap back. 2017. Nothing would beat it in a long time. Trust me.
Are you sure?
No, nothing would beat it.
Twitter is so beautiful that you, as we speak now, just keep the change by a few hours. Something will crop up on Twitter.
No, something will crop up.
Dusting this, and you think on Twitter or on social media, you think you've seen it all. Then you wake up in the morning and you're like, OMG, this is the wow moment. In the words of Falake, wow. Wahoo, is that what they call it now?
Wahoo.
Wahoo, it's a wahoo.
You mean you
moment.
are now a graduate?
Wahoo, yeah. So don't think that, yes, fantastic, epic reply, we've never seen such a thing like that.
You know the part that got me?
Yeah.
When she took her time to tell him, movie, oh come on please, that guy.
1,200.
And
Movie
a
was
lot,
even
a lot,
600
a lot
naira.
of people
One,
had
two for both of them.
for
some
both of
people
them.
had the audacity to now start dissing Ibadan, that people have been watching movies for 600 naira. Someone now had the guts to tweet that if in Ibadan cinemas you can laugh, which is totally not true, in case you're wondering about that. And people saying that things
false.
are really cheap in Ibadan if you can take a girl out with 3,800.
You know, if you have 5,000, you're a big boy.
Yeah, all those Twitter goofers here and there. But let's talk about the lady for a moment.
But were you offended by that though? That if you have 5,000 now, you're a big boy. Yeah.
It depends on when they put it like that. To say that once I storm Ibadan with 5,000 naira, I'm a big. That's kind of condescending to the people who live in Ibadan, and we know that things are not so. As life is not so cheap as people like to think. Some people.
FYI, since I got to Ibadan, I've not eaten meat. Made meat myself, because the last time I checked, I went to the market and to buy a piece of meat cost about 4,500. I told myself, okay,
so
it's back to fish, baby.
Those are some of the things that are not so cheap in Ibadan, and people. We just need to put that information out there. But back to the original story, in case you haven't heard. Let Chioma give you the lowdown.
Because she's Choma's sister. That's
There
what
are
Choma
some
would do
people
as
who
well.
just hide under the pillow
That is what I
and
would
don't
do.
venture into social media space in whatever context.
Venturing, talking about venturing, I don't like. I'm not that kind of girl that puts my life out there. It was even when I moved to Ibadan that I started, social media pictures, upload pictures. Before now, I can't remember the last time. I couldn't remember the last time I had pictures on Instagram. And yes, boy is doing something. Yeah, hello, I won't miss that part. I love that. So yes, the live video on Instagram, so I won't miss it for anything. And yes, back to what I was saying. Before I got here, I can't remember the last time I uploaded a picture on Instagram, but he called her out. You know, the part where he was being rude. I hate it when a guy tries to be rude. Please show some respect. Why would you try? Put some respect on my name.
Did he call her out?
Yeah.
No,
he
didn't even mention her handle. He didn't call her out like that. It was just a statement thrown into the air, and she decided, okay, God.
Yeah, and of course, when you know that I mean, I just went out with you maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday, and then I'm seeing that kind of tweet from you. I'll just assume that. Okay, I was even said that he blocked her before he sent the tweet. Yeah, he blocked her already before he sent the tweet. So maybe someone drew her attention to it and she decided to go all out and reply him. Movie tickets.
And also show that she's the good Samaritan. She paid him 5,000. Keep the change, bro.
Since he's in dire need of money, because it looked as if it was his investment.
He invested time and money as well.
That's how heartbroken he sounded. Like, I invested, I was expecting returns at the end of the day. You know, when you like for me, that as a child, she's investing, and at the end of the day, the child will grow, and then that's how he made it seem. It wasn't as if you were. How do you guys even feel about this? When you're taking a girl out, does it have to be that? Yeah, you guys can go out even if you have that in your mind and it doesn't work at the end of the day. It's no biggie.
It's not.
Life will continue.
You should just enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment.
And when this story broke on social media, I said to myself, a lot of times people on social media can be very, very hypocritical. Because everybody is calling the guy out now, but it would amaze you at how many Nigerian men and boys feel entitled to a certain degree, to a relationship, and even getting up to sexual intercourse with a lady simply because they've spent X amount of money on her. That's the preconceived notion. I was still having a discussion even before the story broke, and a gentleman, I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm sure he's listening right now. He knows
he's the one we're talking about.
Said that if I spend 100K on a girl, I practically own you. He made that statement, and I'm like, and that story just broke like the following day or 2 days after, and I'm like, dude. You don't. That
was discussing right there.
I've been on a date with you. I've also invested my time.
Yes,
doing
absolutely.
something else within that time. Yes, he has apologized. That's a recent development on this particular story. That's the guy who called the lady out to say, okay, I spent so amount of money on you, and I expected more. He actually provided some form of explanation to say, okay, he felt like her rejection was too harsh. But I'm thinking the fact that the lady had his account details.
No, I heard he actually solicited for school fees some time back.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she got his account number.
That's how she got his account number. Well, he provided some form of explanation, which, kind of makes me feel sorry for him in a way. And I feel sorry for him, objectively as well. The fact that he said the rejection was too harsh. He felt like she could have said it in a more friendly manner, especially since he felt like, okay, they both had a good time on the date. But this is a memo to all the guys who may be listening right now. A girl can have, or a lady, a woman can have a good time with you on the date, but maybe just not ready for a relationship at that particular point of time in her life. Don't take the rejection too personal. There could be 1,000,001 reasons why she would reject you on the spot. And, sometimes you may decide to take no for no, try again later, maybe with a better approach or a different, proposition, or just dust it off and walk away with your head held high. I mean, the fact that someone rejected doesn't mean the next person is going to do the same. I'm just saying.
And guys have always sold themselves as these people who are very patient. I can lock around. for 3 years.
Beat my time.
I can lock around for as long as as long as it takes. Just to get what I want. So, but this one went off too quick, too soon.
Well, he issued an apology, and I think, but all
And he's
all,
made the girl a celebrity.
yes, thank you very much. The
Getting
the
endorsements
girl's
here and
actions now, got her lots of accolades on Twitter. A particular nail boutique offered her free manicure, I think, for a few days, and also a popular commercial bank as well, gave her like an endorsement deal, and even offered to refund her the 5,000 naira that she sent to the guy. I mean, that's just was that a bit extreme? I was hoping we'll get your thoughts on that, since you seem to love this particular lady so much.
What extreme?
Giving her endorsements on the basis of clap back, because what if she didn't have 5,000 naira now?
But she had it. That's the beauty
the
of
confidence
it.
that comes with in the financial
She had it.
muscle.
She had it, and then she didn't hold it back to say no, I can't.
Yeah.
So it means or technically she took him out, because now she has refunded all the money. So it means, I'm a boss lady. I took you.
Now that you are bringing up this matter on another day at another time, we are going to discuss if at every point in time people should pick up ladies should offer to pick up the tab when on a date with a guy. Since we're all,
if I did you hear my reaction?
I'm just saying,
if I offer to pick up the tab and you let me, that might be the last time I'm hanging out with you.
So thank you for putting that out there.
It might just be the last time.
For anyone who potentially wants to
if I'm going out with you for the first time, please, I expect you to man up now, please.
Okay.
Even if I'm offering, I would expect you to say, no, it's fine, I'll pick it up. It doesn't mean that going forward I can't do it. But for the time being, it's the first time. First impression matters. You're going to feel somehow as a guy if I was coming out with you on the first date and I came with like 5 girls. So it's the same thing. I'm not going to be coming up. You invited me. I'm not going to be coming out with you for the first time.
I'm not saying for the first time. Even if you are in a relationship with a person, it's a serious one. Okay. You guys will go out a fair few times. So, is there anything wrong with offering?
Picking up the bills sometimes.
Picking up the bills maybe at least once. For example, you're out on a date with your boo, whether boyfriend, husband, or whoever, and he's been picking up the tab a few times.
It'd be beautiful. I'd love to.
So if you offer at that point and he lets you, would you break it off?
No, I'd want him to let me.
Well, of course, on the first day the guy has to totally.
No, but some people, I think I heard one of the belts, and then the guy was advocating for girls to. Would you pick up a tab on the first date when you hang out? Oh, please help. No, I would not pick up the tab.
You asked me. You picked the restaurant. I didn't. So you should totally pick up the tab.
And besides, hey, if you're even going to pick a restaurant, you have to pick something really, really choicey. Yes.
Please, I don't support. No, I will tell you people to come and watch me. Please consider your pocket.
You don't get. Look. If I'm going out, there's some people in Port Harcourt. Yes,
has to
I'm a typical Port Harcourt girl. So if I'm going out, I always have it's starts Vexing money transport. So I always have my money.
Vexing money.
My ATM is always a phone call away. So as I stretch my hand like this, I have my ATM. I can swipe and pay my bills.
What if the ATM is not working?
They'll follow me to God. Then you watch the play. They're too much.
Yeah, I totally support you, but you don't want to be that kind of girl that guys that are in fact getting scared. Like, okay, I have to take her to a pricey restaurants that charge in the region of 5 figures. Because and that would
don't make it sound like it's exorbitant. It's not
5 figures.
It's not. No,
I'm not saying
like
exorbitant. But the guys too have to consider their pocket, especially when you put it out there like it's totally a criminal offense for you to let the lady pick up the tab. In
my world, it's a criminal offense.
Yeah, I'm supporting you now, but I'm saying the guy should totally consider his pocket.
No, sure,
financial financial backing, so as not to run.
But anyways, this is a story for another day. Actually,
yes, that's
another part where it depends on you. Cut your coat according to your size as a guy. Do you understand? You don't earn 100,000 and you want to go out on a date. Don't start going out on a date with someone who earns 500,000.
Or you probably save up for the date.
How long are you going to? Are you going to save up, please?
I think we should go on the music break.
Okay, yes, we should go on the music break, and then when we'll come back, we'll move on to the hot topic where we get to discuss
something very, very interesting and important with regards to women's health. We'll go on a music break now. This is Titanium by Sia featuring David Guetta, and we are honoring Keep the Change Brave with this particular song, Titanium. I am Titanium. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
After this.
I think I just love this girl. I want to
see what I brought in. Hello.
Oh my! Oh my!
Yes, the music break and hold on.
How you doing?
The music break and hold
We have an
on.
August visitor.
Yes,
in
Hello,
March.
darling. You're welcome.
Much stuff.
Go on that music break.
No, that music break. Are you sure? Okay, yes. Let's catch up. Let's catch up, and then when we come back, we will tell you who the August visitor is. Hold on, don't break away. Still LR106.3 Lifestyle Radio, and this is still the Sorority. Just stay tuned.
Lead Radio, your lifestyle radio.